Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to Athena One Muse. All right, so as December is finally closing up and we are entering 2019, the big word for December was reflection, right? And how far we've progressed and how far we've come. So now we're turning the page of the book and we're starting a whole new chapter, right? And this chapter is going to be all about new beginnings, new lessons, new life. And as some of you, hopefully most of you that have started with me and my channel, January for me is a time that we begin really focusing on one thing that is most important, and that's this love of self, all right? Without it, we are searching endlessly for it. So it's always good to get really grounded and get really aware and get really a chance to take time out for ourselves so that we can incorporate a semblance of love for ourselves that only we can give ourselves, such as the love from the universe, right? The love from the universe we can't even fathom that kind of love, but we can fathom it from the love, through the love of a parent, a spouse, a sibling, a friend. Okay, so it's important that we incorporate this love for ourselves first and foremost. And that's why in January of every year that I've been on YouTube, I like to begin with self-love. We've cleaned the slate. The book, the last chapter has now been closed. We've learned our lessons. We're growing as human beings on this earth. We are becoming. And so I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, this is good. This is what we're going to do for this month. And I think I don't know how I'm going to incorporate this maybe throughout, I don't know, maybe all of 2019. I don't really know, because I go with what guidance I get from the universe, from the angels, the ascended masters, from all the angels, my guardian angels, my muses. So I decided I am going to be doing a lot of creative work in the new year. All right, I've been working on it for a while now. So I've incorporated and will be showing them to you soon. These are my cards. They're just written right now, but I'm incorporating all of the muses, which there are 9 muses from the universe, from God, that were bestowed upon us. And I decided that I was actually given the okay to use Athena One Muse as another one of the muses, right? To round it up to 10. So I'll take it. Okay, so in 2019, I will be showing all of you my new cards, my new deck that's going to come out as all of the 9 muses. And then I will also be incorporating in 2019 officially. This is like the official heads up, official notice that through Athena One Muse LLC will be my muse cards. I will also be doing gods and goddesses cards. Now I know there are gods and goddesses cards out there, but I'm officially doing them under Athena One Muse and the actual instruction and guidance from each and every one of them on the other side. I'm very spiritually connected with all of the angels, archangels, muses, ascended masters, as you know. Okay, so that cleared 2019. I would like to do live readings, but I have to tell you that when I would love to get to know each and every one of you better, but I also would like to work on, I'm finishing my PhD in metaphysical science. My passion is to help guide and heal each and every one of you through my biofeedback practice, as well as tarot and crystals and Reiki and other forms of healing that I do. I would like to also be announcing that I will be incorporating speaking engagements for 2019 in different cities throughout the nation. I'll be beginning that. I wanted to really start that this year, but it kind of did not escalate the way I liked, the way I wanted, let's say. It's not the way I liked, but the way that I saw it, I envisioned it a certain way. So 2019 is going to be for me to travel to all of your states and to meet you, greet you, and start sending this love out to the universe through not only YouTube, but also other ways. And I think that incorporating speaking engagements is also a good way to do it. And I'm going to tell you why, because so many of us are so connected to the internet, which is cool, right? But wouldn't it be nice if we could just chit chat, right? I could see you, I could give you a quick reading, we could talk, we could meet. There's so little of that in our lives today overall. You know, yeah, sure, we have, you know, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, etc., you know, but it's not one-on-one. So I am incorporating that into 2019. All of my seminars, whatever, will be called Shine Bright Like a Diamond, because the diamond reflects that of who we are. And so in order for it to shine bright, we reflect. And so that's the theme for all of 2019, is to reflect and to shine bright, as we are all diamonds, okay? So that's going to be another thing I'm doing, incorporating in 2019, as well as the cards and as well as some other things. I'm, of course, finishing my PhD, which is really my prime goal, to finish it this year. It's been a couple of years, okay, to say the least. All right, so what else? 2019 is going to be great. I want to thank each and every one of you who have reached out to me. I have met so many wonderful people, and you have become a very special part of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So now here's how the readings are going to go. Let me put the camera down so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the past life oracle cards right here. They are going to start there. This is where we're going to begin. We're going to begin where? We're going to begin as a past life oracle card, giving us guidance as to where we've been. I'm going to use my muse cards that I'm working on artistically, but I've written them all down for us. I'm going to use the muses to help us, guide us. And I want to thank the muses as well for giving me this amazing opportunity to bring them out into the open, and they've agreed. The Ascended Masters, of course, I'm going to use as more guidance from our heavenly angels and masters. The archangels then we'll go to and ask the archangels what indeed they want us to know. And then I'll be finishing it up with the love oracle cards, but the love oracle cards are going to be read in context with the whole self-love, past, present, with all of the blessings and guidance from the muses being one of them. The muses, the archangels, the ascended masters, okay? So we could incorporate the love card as a separate, excuse me, card, but I personally am using the love cards as a blend. It's going to blend into, and they will show us, all right? I'm just the medium, right? Okay, so I'm going to start with Aries, and I also want to thank my time stampers that are amazing. Thank you. I'm going to do this time, I'm going to do also, please be mindful, I'm going to do Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus so that it kind of covers more people into the reading and into your chart. If you don't know, Google it. You know, that's why we have Google for things like that, right? So let me start with the past life cards for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let me just put this down so you could see me shuffling. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aries. The start of the year 2019. I want to kind of incorporate these readings for kind of like January, but throughout the year, okay? I'm hearing we should do throughout the year. So let's just do for the year of 2019, our reflection for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we have the male and the female. So what does this mean? All right, so let's really take a good look at this card. This card is about the masculine. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this card is about the masculine, the divine masculine, and the divine feminine. And in this card, you can see that they're not looking at one another, right? So they're not really balanced. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This year, you're going to be incorporating your divine masculine and your divine feminine, merging them together so that you can write the story of your life, of your partnerships, it could be work partnerships, any kind of partnership that you need in your life. It has to start with you as the divine masculine and feminine within you. In order for that to happen, and in order for you to be very progressive and to learn what you need to learn, it needs to start here, okay? I'll put that on the top of the deck and then I'll show you. All right, and now let's do my 9 muses, me being 10. I know I said that before already. I know, but I'm so proud of these cards. I love the muses, and that's why I used my channel. I felt this is, I mean, we are all muses. We're all inspiration, are we not? Right? Okay. I'm going to put this down so you could see what I'm doing. I'm going to put these cards up here. Hold on. Okay. I need a little room. All right. So for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the guidance from our muses that Aries needs to take? And it's this one. Okay, so Aries, the winds of change are coming to you. Melpomene, gosh, I don't know all the names, and I apologize to the muses for not knowing how to pronounce their names, but Melpomene, I'm going to use it as Greek, because they were, comes in with an event that's going to cause some destruction, which is kind of like the Tower is what I'm feeling, and distress. It's kind of like something that has a serious, cataclysmic, situation that's going to come into your life that is going to cause you to look at your life to be more balanced. So this shakeup, I'm going to call it a shakeup. They call it, it's the winds of change, is going to activate you to have something come into your life. Something is going to happen, a situation, a circumstance, if you will come in and give you no other choice but to what? Balance your divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay? So, Melpomene, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it doesn't matter. They know who I'm talking about. Okay? You know that an event is going to occur. All right, Aries? Something in your life is going to cause a disruption of sort. And it's going to balance the scales for you. And it's going to be a blessing in disguise. I hear it, and I see it. It's the winds of change. Something that maybe, something's going to happen where you did not expect it to happen. Okay? Something unnatural, you know, it could be drama. Something's going to happen and you're going to have to kind of like take a balanced look at the situation. All right, the Ascended Masters say, one card please, and that's what they're saying. In order for you to balance yourself out, Aries, and go through this situation, this type of destruction that is going to be an event, this destruction is going to cause you to clear up your energy field and balance yourself out. Okay? Something is going to come in and cause some kind of chaos in your lives. Now, it's for the year. So the quicker you get on point with clearing your energy and shielding it, I would start, honestly, I would start saging. I would start affirmations, I hear, intentions of clearing. To keep your energy around you clear and good. Okay, the archangels now will come in and give us more in-depth information. Okay, let's see where else. Now I'm also hearing right now, hold on, Aries, listen up. I'm also hearing this destruction, this event is something that had occurred in a past life as well. And you never balanced it out from a past life. So you're being asked to do it now. From the muses are saying, here's the deal. You're going to go through something that you kind of dealt with before in a past life. And in order to clear it, you got to go through it again. So that this time it clears. All right, what does the Archangel have to say for us? One card, please. This is it. Comfort. Okay, so you will be, Archangel Azrael says she is going to be with you in your time of need, helping to heal your heart. So here's what, it all ties in, Aries. So you're going to have an event that's going to cause some great suffering and destruction. It could be just a natural, it's a catastrophe, but it's like, maybe it could just be drama coming into your life, telling you, listen, it could be a fight. It could be something that you're still uneasy about that is coming back to haunt you, is what I heard. So Aries, here's the deal. You need to clear this up. It's coming from the other side. Your divine masculine and feminine is out of whack because you haven't cleared this from the past. And once you do clear it in this lifetime, you have to activate clearing. You have to sage. You have to do, work on purifying your home, purifying yourselves, intentions, writing intentions, purification in all aspects of that word, mind, body, and soul, positive thoughts, positive outcome. Rewrite the history of this issue right here. Rewrite why you're not looking at your other self, right? Because this is you, divine masculine and feminine. This is a partnership, you, that's not in sync with one another. You're not looking at each other here. So that's an issue. You need to look at either your masculine more closely or your feminine more closely to get guidance about what is happening. And the way you're going to do it is by this drama. And it's going to be serious drama. It could be a serious fight with someone, family member. You might get intel from the other side about this, okay? And it's going to come, and then you're going to clear it, and you're going to heal from it. And the archangels and the ascended masters and the muses are going to help you with this, okay? You have to clear it, because otherwise it's going to continue as it has, right? And this is why they're not looking at one another, because you're neglecting, Aries. You're neglecting either your masculine self or your feminine self. And this is going to date back to your mom and dad, childhood. This is exactly what this means. So you need to clear, forgive, release, let go. And in order to do so, it's going to probably come as a cataclysmic situation in your life that you're going to have to kind of like look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh my God, I can't believe it, right? And then you're going to find comfort in that knowing, in that knowledge, and you're going to clear it. And it may take this entire year, because this is, I changed it. Something told me, just change it. These are for the year. All right, I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards to guide us with the love that is going to be part of this situation for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This could be a past relationship that hasn't cleared. This could be a past marriage that you haven't forgiven, because I'm going to truly feel, I have to tell you that I feel this is a situation that's going to come in externally to you from a relationship, in the form of a relationship, a marriage, a past marriage, what have you. But I think it's also coming in as a guidance for you to not only heal yourself, but to heal your mom and dad also, and or your person that you're with. And there it is. So it's time to maybe, this is what I see, on your travels this year, Aries, you're going to be going back to your roots. You are traveling back to your roots to find comfort and to clear things that need clearing. Something's going to shake it up. There's going to be a shakeup in this year. And the shakeup is not bad. Understand that. Shakeups, the muses are going to activate a shakeup. It's the Tower. It's just to show you what it really is. You're going to get a shakeup. It's going to be a loss, right? I'm not saying someone's going to die. No, don't take it that way. What I'm taking it as is as a divorce. It could be a death that's already happened, because I don't have the death here. This is your balancing out your situation. This could be the death of parents that have been already released, but you have not balanced it out within yourselves. This could be a marriage where one party is no longer here and the other party's on the other side, and you're trying to balance that out. And so the only way to clear this energy is to go back to your roots, heal, and find comfort through love, so that you can clear this energy that is holding you back. I'm being guided to take one card. One more deck, Oracle deck. The Psychic Oracle deck. Can you give, and I'm not going to do it for all the signs. I just want one card to give me one more. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I kind of like these. I do like these cards, and I might use them for all of them. But right now, my concern was for you. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to give you innate wisdom once you go back in time. Go back in time, and you must clear something so that your divine feminine and divine masculine are on point. You will find comfort once everything is cleared, and you will find a new feeling, a new level, a new vibration of love within your heart and soul. Okay? All right, so that's for Aries. That's beautiful, Aries. And no, it doesn't sound great, but, you know, that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's why now the page has turned. But for some of you, you guys are going to have to go back to the basics. Where's the basics? Mom and dad, you know, past life relationships. You have to go back there and release, let go, love, heal, strengthen, and forgive. All right, next, Taurus. Taurus, let me show you. I know I'm going to be going up and down with this camera, but, you know, it's best that you see me shuffling. I mean, you can clearly hear me shuffling, but hey, it's okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past life. What is the past life for Taurus? One card, please. That's too many. One card, please. Sorry, I'm only taking one because we only want to deal with the one past life, right? We don't want too many past. There it is. All right. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You are going to be on a very unique... You, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus are going to be on a very amazing spiritual path, questioning, I hear, your religious beliefs of what you grew up with. Having to question those beliefs and seeing the light. Some of you, Taurus, will be becoming enlightened. You will be vibrating at a higher level. Therefore, the love that you seek will be within you is going to bring out that enlightenment for others to see. Hence, you will be attracting your tribe, is what I hear. Wow. Taurus, that's beautiful. Some of you may even be going into, and I'm going to say it because it says it on the card. Look at the card. Some of you are going to be starting to read the Bible and read the history, maybe just jumping into Revelation and seeing what is the word that I'm looking for? And seeing not only where we've been in history and your history, and where do you fall in that history of spirituality and religion. Maybe you're going to be combining the two somehow in your thoughts, in your lifestyle. Understanding where you've been and now where you want to be. I mean, many of us say today, oh, we're not religious, we're spiritual, right? Well, maybe that's as simple as what you're going through. Maybe you're finding that the belief systems that you grew up with are different now. And so they're more spiritually based. Okay, the Muse cards. I can't wait to start drawing these. I have a couple drawings that I've done, but then they're going to go get published, so it's all good. Okay, so let me put these cards down, or the camera down so you could see. We'll fan these out. Taurus, which card is for you? I'm feeling it's this one here. All right, Taurus, you have Terpsichore. Gosh, I'm ruining some of these names. But the muses had amazing names. Not that we all don't, right? Okay, so what it's saying is that the way that you're going to move through your spiritual and religious beliefs is through focus, and some of you using crystals, and you're going to understand that through music, movement, and following sequential steps are going to take you to newer and greater heights of spirituality. So you may want to dance. You may start a dance program of some sort. I don't know. You may be working, some of you are being asked to work with crystals to enhance your, you have used music with crystals, okay? And through that, kind of a rhythmic, sequential manifestation that's very spiritual. Well, everything is spiritual, but you're going to use that to focus on creating. The muses are saying, use that to move through your year, okay? Focus on setting sequential steps that are going to be part of your learning. Spiritual learning, embracing the parts of you that you need more music in your life. You need more dance in your life. You need to understand that the movement of the universe spiritually is through these steps of sequential orders of dance, right? How does that happen? Music. How is everything brought together? Through numbers. Numbers equals music, equals the flow of life. Going with the flow of life into your spirituality and understanding it with focus and intent through music and dance, and being creative through and healing through focus and crystals. Huge spiritual growth for Taurus. There's the card. Yeah, there it is. This is how you're going to heal. Spiritually healing through focus, dance, music. Taking steps to understand how they all come together sequentially as one. Understanding the universe. Reading about it. Understanding it through revelation, perhaps. I heard revelation. Some of you may start reading about revelation and how those things that are yet to come will be evident to us all. Okay. Ascended Masters, that was the Ascended Master Hilarion. Now let's look at the Archangels. Taurus, you're going to have a very big year of healing and focus and understanding how the world works. That's so cool. And by doing and understanding the sequences that happen in the world, you're going to understand how that comes together in your life. Some of you may be musicians. Some of you may be singers. Some of you really do dance and will be incorporating that into uplifting. By healing, let me explain this. When we need to heal and when we need to lift our vibration, part of healing, part of spiritually healing is through music. I need to tell that to someone and dance. Yes. Okay. Let's get the Archangel card. One card, please. And that is it. And you too, like Aries, maybe you're dealing with an Aries as well, but you will find comfort and love through this dance and music that Archangel Azrael is going to help you in your time of need. And by doing healing work or healing yourself, spiritually speaking, you will be doing it with dance, music, and following and understanding the laws of the universe, and also how the flow, you know, how it flows, right? Everything's connected. So that's how you're going to heal yourself, through that understanding, and understanding that events in our lives that take place are there to show us how to grow and where to go. The birds in the sky, they don't have they don't have a piece of music in front of them. They just go. They just fly, right? They fly together by themselves, depending on what they need at that time, right? Okay, using the Romance Oracle cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card, please, for Taurus. It's this one. There you go. Merging. Merging divine masculine with feminine. After you heal and understand how the two merge, you become spiritually enlightened. Some of you will get married in 2019. Congratulations. But you'll understand how the sequential events that have gone and happened from your past, right? Past life, the sequential steps that have gone on in your past life have made you heal and become now comforted and loved and understood by your divine masculine and feminine, which what happens then, you attract the same. Like attracts like. Even though it could be someone who's very different from you, you are still attracting your other person. Okay? Wow. And I think I'm gonna incorporate these oracles. I did not plan on it, but now as it started in the beginning of the readings, I'm going to pull one more card for, this is the Psychic Oracle deck, okay? So let's pull one more for Taurus for the year. This is for the year, guys. And that's the one. So there you go. Look. Movement, choices, and decisions. And so you're going to become enlightened. In the past, some of you, gosh, I just heard some of you guys were priests, priestesses, healers, spiritually very, very connected. So you're bringing out that connection from your past life into this life, understanding now and healing from the universe, understanding the movements by making decisions now that set the course. And what does it bring you? Comfort. It brings you comfort in knowing how the universe works and the sequential events that have taken place from your spiritual knowledge of a past lifetime. You are now bringing it, and it's coming out into this 2019 time that is going to bring your masculine and feminine together. Hence, you will be united with someone this year, this coming year. If it's not marriage, it is the divine masculine and feminine uniting. Okay? Beautiful. Ah, I love this. All right, I may be keeping these readings for a while because I'm really feeling them deeply. Yeah, this is good. All right, let's go. Gemini. Gemini, past life. I know, I got to keep moving this camera down. That's okay. As long as you guys don't care. Some of you feel, you know, it's important to see me shuffle. Which it is. It's cool. All right. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's it. One card, please. There it is. Very, very nice. Your knighthood. Ha ha! Gemini, look at this. Are you kidding me? So, In a past life, you were the knight in shining armor. That's the first thing that came off this card. I'm like, holy shit. So you were, Gemini, your own knight in shining armor. That's cool. You were the knight that saved. You are the knight that saved many wars. Yeah. And how appropriate, right, Gemini? So you were your own knight in shining armor. So cool. That's cool. I love it, Gemini. All right, let's go. The Muses. I love it. This is so appropriate for us Geminis. The Muses say this one. And this one is polyhymnia, which is religious music. So the fog is being lifted by what? The composition of music that was used in the days of old for, and now, for religious use and influence. So music setting the tone for the rituals of music performed in sacred rituals and or composed for rituals back in the day. So that is the muse that's coming to us, saying that if we, some of us, understand that music can also be used as a form of sacred ritual, maybe using it for your own sacred ceremony to lift the veil of the fog that maybe you have not yet released, right? All right, let's just kind of like get, this is so cool. All right, so using music as a sacred ritual, composing music also is for a sacred ritual. So some of you may be composing music to help bring up the vibration. And how is it incorporated in the knighthood? We will see. But perhaps you became a knight in shining armor through the religious use. I don't want to use the word, but I'm going to use it because in the old days, that's what they used. They used music as rituals in religious ceremonies. I mean, come on, you go, even if you believe or you don't believe, it doesn't matter. You go to church and you hear the music, right? That is sacred music. Whether it be in a church, whether it be in a monastery, which I don't know. I'm hearing the ringing of the bell, Okay. Gemini, one card from the Ascended Masters, please. Just one card, and that's it. There you go. The ringing of the bell brings positive change. Being this knighthood that you once were brought a lot of positive change to those, not only to you that you helped, but also for the rituals that it brought to the people. And it can do so once again. All right, the archangels. Let's see what the archangels say. This is really interesting, Gemini. So for the year, music for sacred purposes will be composed and or heard by all. And it's going to uplift people. And you're going to be the knight. You're going to be uplifting people, and people are going to see you as the knight in shining armor. I'm not talking about love here. I'm talking about spirituality, okay? Come like this, right? All right, let's go. It's just easier to do that than, you know, move that camera every 2 minutes, which I don't mind. Okay, so this is what happens. Your part of your life review. And again, we have a wand here. So part of your passion from Archangel Jeremiah. I mean, these names, you can't pronounce them all right. Taking inventory of our lives and resolving to change and heal anything that's not balanced. And through passion, truth, and purpose brings joy to yourself and others by the use of music. You may, Geminis, be very closely related to music or start composing music for healing others. You know, they use music just like they use dogs going into the hospitals. They use music too, the same way. Music is for huge rituals. Native Americans use drumming as a huge ritual. What's drumming? Music, right? Sacred rituals. You're going to be using this and incorporating this into potentially a business, potentially just your life. You may be the composer. All right. Wow. I'm loving these readings. I think this is the best. We're going to have, you guys, we're going to have the best 2019 ever. Because we're incorporating these cards. I'm serious. I'm telling you right now. All right. And you can write me, and you should. I want to know all about this. Call me, write me, text me, email me. Okay? This is good stuff, you guys. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Incorporating music. That's it, right here. And how does this affect you? By reviewing where you've been. Your knight in shining armor with passion and truth is going to come into your world musically as if by magic. I'm serious. You are the knight in shining armor, though. But it could be a reconciliation from a past life, for sure. Look. A past life reconciliation, and it has to do with music, you guys. So something with music brings positive change to your world. Your knight in shining armor that you had lived a prior life with is coming into your world again and bringing positive change and coming in quick. And has everything to do with music. Wow. That's really crazy. It is, isn't it, you guys? All right. Let me use this oracle. I wasn't going to use one more, but I love it. It's being incorporated since we started for the Aries reading, so we're going for it. You know, why stop now, as they say. It is 2019. It's a new day. It's the dawn of a new day, guys. Really, really enjoy it. Really embrace this. I mean, you know, rewrite the script, you guys, through music or otherwise. I'm just saying for everyone. All right, one card from this one is the oracle from, who is it? John Holland. I don't know. Thought to show it to you just now. One card, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so where there once was, we cannot deny what the universe is trying to tell us, right? Everything was great, but we have had deception and envy from others. We have. And we may still, Geminis, just be aware that people will still try to deceive you. People will still try to knock you off your game. And why? Because you guys in this 2019 are getting your knight in shining armor with passionate purpose. And you've been with this person in another lifetime before. It's your knight coming to get you. I mean, seriously, you were the knight in another lifetime. Follow me here. You were this knight in another lifetime. But this lifetime, the knight's coming to get you. Positive change. This is the life review, right? Whereby your past life comes back as a knight. And people are going to be envious. People are going to be jealous. People are going to try and knock it down and say, oh my God, no, no, and no. Well, you're going to say, I don't think so. You're going to keep your spirits up and you're going to keep your life in check by always knowing that music heals all. Music is the seed of the soul. Always remember that. Whenever you're down, whenever I'm down, I put music on and I start dancing. And the fog the veil is going to lift. The fog, the glasses will come off and you're going to see it all. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. This armor is going to go. It's going to go because you're going to finally see what you were always meant to see. And someone may not be happy about all this happiness, right? Friends that are jealous, families jealous, exes are jealous. And all you have to do is say, I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to compose some sacred music for the whole world to see, to hear. Wow. Gemini, that's so cool. All right. I am seriously telling you right now, let it be known that this is the way of 2019. My readings are going to be like this. This is beautiful. All right. Who's next? Cancer. Let's do it. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hold on. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where have we been, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my friends, with all these feelings, bottled, pent-up feelings. Where do they go? Where do they go? The universe is saying they go into creativity. One card, please. Too many. Just one card for, yep, that's it. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, Cancer, you vowed, hold on. You vowed to yourself. You made a vow to yourself and to another in another lifetime to be, I'm hearing their everything. And you take vows very seriously because of this. When you make a vow with someone, it is for reals. Okay, let's use my Muse cards. I'm going to put the camera down so you could see. My Muse cards. I love all of my muses. I love my Ascended Masters. I love all of the archangels, the romance angels, spirit guides. You know, we want to do this reading as a gratitude, as a thank you to all the masters and angels of the universe, archangels. Okay, one card for Cancer. Right here, it's coming out. It is. It's this one. That one. Same one. Oh my God. Okay. So this is the same as what Gemini just had. Music used as sacred rituals. Hello. Hence the vows. The vows came. Oh, and I'm hearing that some of you, were very predominant in the church. Priests, nuns, Cancer. Some of you were priests, nuns, bishops, archbishops, pope. You're coming into a time where sacred music through ritual that's performed and or composed is something that you may want to look into in the coming year. It will help remove the veil of confusion. Music changes everything. It's part of the universe. It's designed by numbers. It's part of what we believe in as the universe, right? Ascended Masters, let's see what they say. So, some of you were priests, monks, any religious form of, and or married into that. Clergymen, I'm hearing clergymen. Some of you are clergymen. You know, when you go for, you go to church for what have you, or you don't go to church, what doesn't matter. Drumming is a sacred ritual. Anything that involves music could be a sacred ritual. That, you know, drumming, tapping is a sacred ritual. They have that tapping for healing and such. All of that music, it ultimately is telling you, Cancers, that is a sacred part of life, and you came from there. You came from this vow that cannot be broken within yourselves. Interesting, right? All right, Ascended Masters. One card, please, for our Cancerian friends. Yes, Archangel Michael came in because he too is an Ascended Master, coming in to say, yeah, you can do it. So some of you are going to be vowing to become a religious form or a spiritual leader ahead of and influencing those with music, through your music, composing music, okay? And yes, you should do it. Archangel Michael just said that. Let's ask the archangels now. Wow. So good. So good. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can the archangels say? That's it. I mean, we're not even going to go. Look at this. How beautiful is that? All right, so now with relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. And if there are conflicts and or arguments, they are being resolved now for you. So those who are married, who are having some arguments and fights, be comforted to know that the vows that you have will be upheld. And by using music will lift that discomfort. And you can do it. You can do it by using music. Chanting, Gregorian chants, I hear. Speaking in tongue, Cancers. Those who speak in tongue, chant, healing, music, ritual, any kind of ritual that you do at home. Or maybe this year you should start a ritual at home that will chant a relationship into harmony. Your vows are very, wow, Cancer. Your vows are intensely intense. Yeah, That's really amazing. Okay, wow. If I get the wedding card in this card, it's going to be like off the chain, right? All right, let's do it. Oh my God, seriously, I'm like, all right, romance angels telling us about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's talk about what's happening with our Cancer friends for the year of, thank God, 2019. Let's do it. One card, please, and that's it. All right, so that's what it is. This is what it's about. You do have true love. I was told to look at the bottom, which I have not done for any other reading. You do have a true love here or coming toward you that you are going to vow to be in a relationship with, and you must stay optimistic. Okay, so that is your, in this lifetime, you made these vows that were so important. And if you are having any kind of confusion, any kind of stress in your world right now, know that it's going to be okay. You can do it by listening to and or becoming musically inclined, if you're not already. Some of you already play music, so start playing music, start singing, start dancing, I'm hearing composing music that would be for vows. Some of you may write a new wedding song, I hear. Some of you will be, the only way to stay optimistic and lift the fog of confusion or, I'm hearing discernment. You need to discern what you hear and what you fact from fiction. You need to discern what others tell you, what you hear, something about that, okay? So let it be known that vows are going to be very important in order to remain in harmony within yourself and within your life with another on this earth plane. Okay. And music, through sacred music, will bring things together. Okay, the Oracle by John Holland cards. Let's see what they have to say. Beautiful union is what I'm hearing. I'm really hearing it for Cancer. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I am saying it right now. It's a long time coming for Cancers. That's too many. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you had disruption. Okay, it's obvious. There was mental disruption in a marriage, in a relationship, to bring it back to life, to bring any relationship that you have mental, this is disruption, you're bound. You feel like you're bound. Look at this, that's my candle. Okay, this is about being bound and chained by your thoughts. By your thoughts. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. And when it comes to vows, you Cancers out there know that relationship vows, any kind of vow that you make to yourself and or another, understand that. It's very important that you hear the vow that you made to yourselves is to remain positive and know that you're never bound to one situation. Being optimistic and listening to music will take you out of this box that you've put yourself in. You've put yourself in there. So those of you that are feeling this way, this disruption, the veil will be lifted, the fog will get clear, the rainbow from heaven will come out, the circle of life right here, the vows that you made to yourself in another lifetime, were expressed through optimism. We're expressed through music. Give back through music. That's what I hear. Give back through music. And Archangel Michael is saying, you guys can do it. You can do this. Compose something. Write something. Your vows. Write your vows to yourself that you will not encapsulate yourself in your own dungeon, in your own prison. Some of you feel imprisoned in a marriage that you vowed you would not get divorced, and you're having a hard time with it. So for those who are having disruption in your relationship, Cancers, the universe is asking you to understand and respect those vows, and by doing so, do it with optimism, with truth, and music that will influence the change. It's going to change it up completely. It will. Okay, Cancer? Cancer's beautiful reading. I love that you vowed to keep your word to yourself. That's great. All right, Cancer. Leo the Lions. Here we are with the past life cards. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How incredible are these 2019 readings? Yes, they're great. And of course, it starts right now. The time that you see these are the time that you're meant to see them and hear them. For those of you, who need, these are amazing. These are amazing readings. Okay, let's do it. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card. That's too many. We only need one for our past life. One card, please. Nope, it's not. That's not it. I have to feel it. It's everything we do in life must be felt. All right, what are we doing here, Leos? Yes, lovely. We learned our lessons in another lifetime, and we know that these lessons are blessings in disguise. And only through time was that helpful to us, right? Time is fluid, on the other side, but for you in a past life, you understood that time only heals these, and we now understand these lessons that we learned in our past lifetimes as blessings, right? Okay. The Muses. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. Lessons are important for us all. That's why we're here. And some of these lessons I just heard, Leos, you're learning again. You're needing to learn again. Understanding the concept that you're learning them again. Okay, can you see what hold on. The Muses. Which muse wants to come out for our Leos? Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's this one. All right, so the Muses were very musical and vocal and poetic. The Muses were muses, and that's what they did. They used their, let's say liberal arts to get us to lighten up, to learn from, to understand how important music and art and the creative arts are to our world, and not to lose faith in that. I had to say that. Okay, so Eutropy was also music, bringing synergy in Mother Nature. Vocal and or instrumental sounds combined in such a way to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression or emotion. So in the lessons and the blessings from the universe, you Leos understand that the lessons and the blessings that only time could heal for you in a past life were instrumental through music. Synergy. What is music? The birds flying, the trees blowing in the wind. That's music. Expressing ourselves through our vocal cords, teaching, learning our lessons, through our emotions, through this all becoming harmony. It brings harmony. It's like the orchestra where all the instruments come together and bring musical harmony to our world. And this is what this muse, Eutrepi, is telling us, that part of your lessons and blessings were orchestrated and harmonized in a way that brought us, incorporated through music and through expression of our emotions, bringing us into harmony. Ascended Masters, yes. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm also hearing for Leos, you guys are big on stage. You love the stage. So you're speaking about your lessons and blessings in a way that helped in this lifetime through speaking in public speaking, teaching. You guys are teachers. You promote positivity in others through forms of harmony, bringing beauty and harmony in the forms of in this way. Okay, Ascended Masters, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. It's this one. Yeah, and this will also, for some of you Leos who are doing, and if you have Leo as your Venus, you should be listening to this. Your blessings come through for others as energy healing with your speaking, with your harmonizing with music and emotion, showing your emotion and your true selves. And these are part of the lessons that you come into this lifetime with. This is something that you've already innately known how to do. And this has helped these expressions of blessings and the healing that you give others. These are blessings that come from a past lifetime that you've innately had within yourselves. And you can heal through these synergizing these incorporating these into your world. And some of you may do it without even knowing. Okay? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the year 2019. And these are the archangels. I love it that I've incorporated, it's this one, these all into this reading this time around. I cannot thank the angels, the Ascended Masters, the muses, and the archangels and romance angels for this guidance, because they all told me to do this. Okay, all is well. You are going to heal others. And know that Archangel, hold on, Jeremiah says everything's happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings, again, hidden blessings that you will soon come to understand. Isn't that beautiful? I've got goosebumps. It's beautiful. So, everything is working in harmony with the universe and with you. So do not worry. And this is your guidance. Now, romance angels, let's go. I know I'm going to move this down so you could see. Okay. Romance angels for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I love this reading. My Venus is in Leo. This is a killer. These are all killer good. Not literally. That's a phrase. I don't even know why they say that, really. All right. These are killer readings, though. I'm going to tell you. These are on point. I hope you enjoy these as much as I am doing them for you. Look at that. Just flipped. What does this mean? Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. This means that becoming more childlike, right? These are two kids. These are two kids just enjoying life, being simple, being loving, knowing. These two kids, what do they know? They know that everything's okay. They don't sit back and they don't worry about, oh, what's not working? You know, am I receiving my blessings and my healing? They don't worry about that. Kids have this innate knowing. So, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you, through Mother Nature, through music, through expression, vocal expression, through your emotions, through love, will find that making the effort is effortless. Blessings come to all who wait. Yeah, good things do come for all who wait. Absolutely. I know it. And so do you. All right, I'm using now the John Holland Oracle deck because it just happened. I'm shuffling them because I started with Aries, kind of clarifying that one, and I'm going for it. I mean, that's it. We are going for it. So with this card, 2 came out, and I'm going to take them. I am, because that's the way the universe wants us to know. That prosperity begins. Look at that. So this card is also a part of healing, right? Mother Nature, our muse, whose name is Eutrepi, I'm trying to say it in Greek, said that the way of nature provides harmony and healing. Through music, through vocal expression, this is how, we synergize with Mother Nature. That is beautiful. And our blessings come from that. What are our blessings? Partnership and alliances. So this year, oh my God, Leos, this is great. Partnerships, alliances bring great healing, blessings, effortlessness, love. Know that you're being guided by the universe to receive blessings, and lessons are being learned. These lessons are bringing all this goodness to you. These blessings that came to you in a past life are coming now into your world this lifetime. You are and have healed. You are going to be childlike, making your world effortlessness, an effortless world, knowing that through Mother Nature, Gaia, through life, as life hands life to us, through expression, through love and emotions and music, prosperity, new beginnings for you, Leos, and partnerships and alliances. So through business and or partnerships in love. I love these readings. I am seriously telling you I love these readings. All right, let's go to Virgo. And the muses, I cannot thank them enough, because the muses knew I'm knew that I was working on their cards. And so they said, let's do it. The cards will be completed soon, and I will be revealing them within the next few months. They still need a little touch-up work, but they're going to be awesome. All right, my muses. All right, let's go. Past life for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's talk. Where is the past life for, what past life do we have here? Oh my God. I know some of you guys are going to laugh, right? But let me tell you, Virgos, some of you, now this is, listen here. Monk or nun, easy for a Virgo. You guys are the mother. So this could easily have been you in another life. So in a past life, Virgos, you were a monk or a nun. So religion, spirituality, more importantly, plays a major role in your life. You're very spiritual. You guys are the virgins. You're the Mother Mary, Blessed Mother. Hello? Yes. And praying is very important. You pray and you have great spiritual beliefs. And sometimes you don't believe in the religious beliefs of the world. Therefore, you go by the spiritual side now in this world. In this lifetime, you were the monk or the nun. Okay, let's go. Virgo, show me Virgo. It's right here. Virgo, the muse that you have received is an event that is causing some kind of drama, which is serious drama. Okay, so let me explain this card, because without a monument, it's the Tower of the Muses, right? It's the muse that says, I had to do this. I'm hearing it. The winds of change have come into Virgo's life, activating a catastrophic situation that had to happen in order for you to get back to your roots. I'm just going by what is flowing through me. So an event, Virgo, has or will in this year come to a head, basically, whereby it's going to cause a shakeup. Ascended Masters. Now, this is the only way we become like this, right? Through an event of, let me explain this real quick. Through an event of monumental change, monumental, catastrophic destruction of some sort, okay? This is when what happens? We get to the point where we pray. This is sometimes the only way that the universe can show you the way. All right, Ascended Masters, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yeah, there we go. It speaks for itself. The cards just come out the way they are supposed to. So you are now becoming more meditative, going out into Mother Nature, and you're going to need to be still. You're going to need to go within. You're going to need to find yourself before you can go out into the world and try to manifest that which you want. I'm not saying you don't have things in your world that are great. You do. But an event that is going to happen in the year 2019 is going to cause you to go within. And it is something that is going to probably put you to your knee, bring you to your knees and start praying. You know, we all have gone through a rock bottom moment, right? Everyone has had, no one is exempt from a tower moment, you guys, no one. So this isn't to say anything else, but through this type of tower moment, what have you, is going to instill some really deep healing and come back to what you used to know. You know, you kind of like veered off track, Virgo. Some of you guys have veered off track for sure. And it's time to get back prayer into your life. It's time to get back spirituality. It's time to bring in meditation and understand that the way to get help is through what you've already known, learned, and been. Prayer. It's that simple. Pray. When something happens, this is what you will undoubtedly be doing. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You must become enlightened for your own self. I hear for your own sanity. All right, the archangels. So Buddha is asking you to go within. Become the Buddha. Yes, that's what I hear. Become this Buddha that you were once. You guys are very spiritual, very connected. You may not even know it. But you guys are the virgins of the zodiac. It's this one. It's time to prioritize your life. Look, that angel holds what? The Holy Grail. That's what I hear. That's the Holy Grail. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. And Archangel Metatron will help to organize and motivate you into becoming yourselves again. You need to prioritize your life. You need to get back to basics, right? Get back to what you know. And sometimes, you know, life throws us all this stuff and, you know, we lose our vision, we lose our way. And the only way to get back to that is to start going back to basics, which is going back to meditation and learning about yourself again and where you come from, right? All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, there it is. It's beautiful. The situation is calling you to have trust in what? Trust in the universe, trust in yourself. Trust that you will become yourselves again. And to do that, prioritize, and something is going to be shaken up here in your world. All right, John Holland's cards, oracle cards. Let's see what else we need to know for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So prioritize your life. You know, you guys have to come first. You got to figure it out. And if you don't, the universe is telling you right now that this is time. It's time. It's time. The winds of change have been activated, Virgo, whether you accept it or you don't. It doesn't matter. The universe is asking you to get back to your innate selves, which is the Virgin. One card, please, for Virgos. Right here. There you go. Hello. Getting back to basics. What does it say? New beginnings. You've got the world at your fingertips, Virgo. Remain positive, remain focused, prioritize your life according to the way you want to see. Write it your own way. And you're going to have no choice but to get back to ground zero, because you're not going to have a choice. You need to trust in the universe. You need to trust that you are being guided. You're being guided back to you. You're going back to yourselves. You're being guided to do so. You will be asked to do so. And for those of you who don't accept it, my muse is going to give you some kind of a natural accident, disaster, what have you. It sounds a lot worse than it is, but it's going to activate a change that needs to take place. It's going to be an event that happens. It could be as simple as, nothing really is, no suffering is any kind of tower moment is not something that I'm going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but there is going to come an event within your year that is going to cause you to restructure and let's get back to zero, clean the slate. You got to clean the slate, Virgos. And, the more you fight it, the more it's just going to happen. You don't have a choice. That's how the universe works. These new beginnings are meant for you to get back to who you really rightfully are, in your right, in your own right. These prints, these are blueprints. This is a blueprint. Okay, Virgo, this is a blueprint of where you've been. You've been that monk. You've been that nun. You've been on your knees. Come back to this place. Come back to knowing who you are again. And, these readings are good for you to see that a new beginning awaits you. It's a positive new beginnings, because through hardship it can only go up after that, right? All right, so let's be as positive as we can, Virgos. And Virgos, sometimes that's what happens. The world, the universe has to shake it up for you because you don't allow these things to happen naturally. You guys are very strategic and very goal-orientated and very, very limited in your belief system, so that when something shakes you up, it's like, it's huge. And when it doesn't happen naturally sometimes because you don't want it to, you're adverse to change. And that's what's going to happen. Things have to change so that you can become your better, highest self in 2019. All right, we are now moving on to the past life of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra. Balancing the scales. Finally, Libras, I hear it. You will be balanced this year. You will have come to understand why everything was so out of balance, so that this year you're going to finally have your ducks in a row and everything together. All right, one card, please, for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's it. Wow. Vows. So you also vowed in another lifetime with yourselves, to become your highest and best self. This also could be partnership. You made vows with another that you do not take lightly. And that's why, Libra, when a Libra's out of balance, it's almost as if her vows have been shaken up. And vows are really important to us. I'm a Libra moon. So yeah, this is really true. And when vows get shaken up, when we make that vow to become better and to uphold a vow to another, and when that crumbles, we crumble. Okay. It's getting dark over here. I'm going to have to put the light on. But anyway, so far it's still okay. All right. My beautiful muses, my friends, my family of muses, give me the best, clearest advice for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's this one. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you guys got Thalia, which is instinctive ways of being through comedy, through lightheartedness. I'm going to have to turn the light on. Hold on, please. Hold on. I'm sorry, but I'm getting to... Okay. I want you all to get... Okay. I don't want to stop. You know, this is too good. Okay, so Thalia comes to us as the muse, telling us that we can work and do major work via a movie, a play, or a broadcast such as this one, right? And the work that we do will triumphant over adversity and circumstances that have happened to us that will result into a happy conclusion. So what she's saying basically is using comedy and instinctual knowing like the wolf has, right? The wolf knows when he's being circled, when, you know, they usually say the wolves are circling. Well, this wolf is instinctual. He or she knows what she or he needs to do in order to keep themselves safe and protected. And by using, Thalia comes to say for the Librans, that if you use lighthearted comedy, you will triumph it in everything. So what does it mean? It means basically stay playful. Be playful. Don't be so serious. Life isn't so serious. Be instinctually comical about life. And take these vows seriously, but not to the point where it's going to be so serious that you've lost the reason and the energetic field of coming together, right? Coming together by nature is loving, is instinctual, is comical. Comical, not saying just it's a game. I'm saying comical as lightheartedness, as knowing that the universe, this is how the universe works. Some things work, some things don't. But inevitably, the vow that we make to ourselves should be one that we use our intuitive nature for. And we will triumphant over those who do not believe in us, right? Hold on. I had to close my window. Those who do not believe and they give us adversities. The adversities that we have in life only can come to a happy conclusion if we kind of like just not take it so seriously. Gosh, that took a while to explain. All right, Ascended Masters. I don't know why, but it did. Ascended Masters. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're putting a little tweaking and using Venus too in our reading today for the year. And that's why I'm doing it, because it's for the year. And you know, if you don't know your natal chart, really, please do go and find out, because even if you don't know your rising, it's okay. Your Sun, Moon, and Venus really gives you a nice storyline to go by in your life. It's really good, because that's what I use. Okay, let's go. Ascended Masters, one card for our Libran friends. It's not that one. It's got to just say, take me, you know, like that one. So this is what we're doing. So in order to In order to receive, one must let go. Kuan Yin, a beautiful ascended master. She is standing on a lotus flower. She is standing dressed all in white, whereby her truth is of quite importance to her. And her passion is triggered by that truth in order for her to grow. The waters are calm. She has made a vow to let go and let God. She has made the vow in this lifetime, Libras, to let go and let God. And by understanding the natural order of the universe, be it instinctual, Mother Nature that provides these instincts for us, knowing that sometimes we just have to say, this outcome is the way it is because of the way that I allowed it to be in my head. It is now a happy conclusion instead of one that has adversity and conflict, right? We kind of like alchemized it, which means what? We turned a bad into a good. We changed it. And that's what we do. All right, Libras. These are great readings. I really do. I'm loving this, and I'm going to continue to do this for the month, each month. All right, let's do it. These are the Archangel cards. Let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It was this one. There it is. These cards are beautiful. Divine Order. This is you guys. Libra. Libra. The Angel of Balance. Scales. The angels are telling you that the vow that you made to yourself is becoming balanced, everything is coming to you in divine order. You are becoming that lotus flower because you're learning to let go and let God. Archangel Raguel says, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And what are we? We're Libras. That's why it's so important. So important. Don't just listen to your moon, or I'm sorry, your sun sign. My sun is Gemini. My moon is Libra. My Venus is Leo. It gives you a very good, well-rounded story. Even if you don't know you're rising, it makes no difference. I mean, sure, it helps. I'm not going to deny that, okay? But it does tell a good story. And it gives us a very well-rounded story, not just your sun sign, but your moon and your Venus. Okay, so Libras, you are becoming playful. You are understanding how to turn alchemy. You are just understanding alchemy, right? Turning a not so good moment or time of your life into keeping your vows to your own selves and knowing that once you let go and let God, and that the divine's got your back, which is you, right? The divine is us. You're looking at yourself. We're looking at ourselves. God looks through us as us. And we become. As soon as you let go and let God, you become one. Where we came from. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. All right, romance angels. Wow. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I love it. I love it, love it. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. One card, please. It is this one. I'm not going to, yeah. I should have trusted my instinct, and I did. Okay. So trust in yourself, and the vows that you've made with another is to yourself, right? And that you're knowing, you know that the divine's got this. You know this union is going to happen. You do. Because let go and let God. You've released it. You let it go. Once you let it go, it shows. It shows up. But you got to let it go. And then it shows up. And then you trust. Let go and let God. This is the theme, Libra. This is the movie. The muse. The movie is being set. The stage is being set. The play is happening. The broadcast is happening now. Libras are triumphing into this lotus flower, this beautiful, etheric lotus flower as Kuan Yin. Becoming. Because why? You let go, let God, and you trusted the universe. And you know that the divine's got your back. This is you. This is your angel right here. The Libra angel. Saying, hey, I'm here. How could you worry about anything? You got to trust and have faith in me. You got to know I'm here. Look it. I'm flying right beside you. Libra, your angel, your personal angel right here. Come on. How could you not trust the universe? Trust that this union of you meeting you in another just inevitably will happen. You don't have to worry about anything because you have, why? Yeah, you've become. So laugh it up. Make light of things. Make light of things. You are triumphing over everything because you get it. Because you have allowed yourself to get it. Not because one's better than anyone else. No, not because of that. This is not a competition. Vows are not about competing. Vows are about seeing one within yourself through another, right? It's the mirror. You're going to see yourself in that mirror. That's how we pray, right? We pray like this. One hand together. They become one. They become whole. That's what this is. The vow, the prayer. I know, I went off on a tangent. And why shouldn't I? When we are getting new beginnings in our life, we've got the world at our fingertips. Know that we are being guided to an amazing, amazing new beginnings. We vowed, we had this coming from a past life. We made these vows in another lifetime. So also, the connection that will happen in 2019 will be one that is divinely guided and one that the angels are bringing in to show you yourself in another. Okay? New beginnings. And all you have to do is, the Ascended Masters are asking you to let go and let God. So good. This is so good. So good. Thank you, muses. Okay, Libra, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where have my Scorpions gone? In a past life to this life, right? What is the magic of the past life? It is magical once you understand how it's all threaded together. That's what's magic. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. All right, so here we go. Scorps. Orphan. So, at one time in a past life, you were an orphan. You were left alone on your own cognizance. This brings great understanding of self. This brings great humbleness. The self can only be recognized by the other through times of aloneness. You were called to experience that in this lifetime at some point to understand how important it is to know that you're not alone, but right now you feel alone. But you shouldn't, because this is showing you, this orphan as yourself in a past life is showing you how to get back to being you again. All right, let's see what the muses have to say for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're not alone, Scorpio, but you got to be alone to get ahead, to learn about yourself. This is what the orphan does. Orphans, adoptive children, what are the others? God bless them all. You know, the ones, oh gosh, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's the children that are chosen to be in a family at some point, and some are rejected even after being taken. They're sent back, right? So understand that this is very important. I know I can't think of it right now. The muses want me to focus on Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and that's what I'm doing. And this is it right here. Okay. Scorpio, you guys got Thalia as well. So it is time to understand that the work in life that you're doing is instinctual, right? Learning about yourself is part of life. Triumphant over adversity through knowing of self. Instinctually, you know how the world works. This is a play, a movie, a broadcast that you're being asked to revisit. You are being asked to revisit this movie, this play by Thalia, the muse, because it is only a play. But the only way that you're going to get to know yourself better, Scorpio, is to be alone. Get back to who you are inside. As this orphan child, you were orphaned in a past life, Scorpio. You were alone at one point, and that's probably why you don't like to be alone. Many of us don't like to be alone, but the only way you're going to get to know yourself is to be alone. Become that in all adversity. Become yourself in all adversity. You kind of went on the deep end of wanting to be someone you're not. Now it's time to get back to basic. Get back to knowing who you are. What do you stand for? She's looking out. She's humble. She's playful. She's a child. But she's grounded. She's grounded. And she's in meditative thought about where her life is headed. She's a child. Your child needs to be healed. I just heard it. Your child needs to be healed. The child in you, your child self, needs to be healed. Ascended Masters now. But it's not all supposed to be serious. Life is a play. That's what Thalia is saying. She's the muse. And through me, she's wanting you to know that life is just a play. It's a movie. Don't take it so seriously. Heal yourself. Heal your child. Find peace within your own self. Okay. Ascended Masters. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card, please. And the Ascended Master Horus wants me to let you know that this is true. That what I am relaying to you, your message, is a truthful message. Not that it's not, but for some reason you need to hear it as such. The Hawk is showing you to look at the bigger picture of life. Where have you been? And where are you going? Is the movie that you're creating, the play that you're creating, but make it fun, whimsical, playful. Don't make it so serious. And that's the only way you're going to get through the adversity and conflict that you're feeling. The conflict that's within you, Scorpio, is part of the fact that you take everything so seriously. You need to cleanse and heal this inner child to find peace. And then not take things so seriously and look at the bigger picture of life, where you've been and where you're going. It's a whole play. It's the whole story is coming together, but just don't take it so seriously. All right. I will use now the archangels coming to tell us what else we need to know. You're very psychic. You have the ability to go within and to listen to what the universe is trying to say to you via signs, via everything. You know, take the high road. Find peace within your own self, about your past, about your childhood. This is about your childhood, healing it. All right, Ascended Masters and now the Archangels. And know that you're safe. Oh, look, Archangel Michael is coming to say that the truth of the matter is that you're safe. You are safe. This child needs to know that it's safe. Let's read the card. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So you are being protected and you are being asked to understand that what you're going through is just a movie of the one that you can control. Scorpio, you can control the outcome, but you first got to heal. Your childhood needs healing. And you can reprogram this because it's only a movie. Life is just a movie. You can reprogram it all, but you got to kind of triumph over the adversity with some like lightheartedness and not be so serious about it. All right. The romance angels come to say, come to add another layer to your beautiful story. One card, please, and that's it right here. Your feelings of loving yourself and loving others are real. Love yourself first, Scorpio. You're being guided by the universe. You're being protected and you're safe. Know that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Your feelings of loving yourself are worth exploring. This romantic feelings, I know you're thinking it's another, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's about you clearing your childhood. It's about telling the truth to yourself about where you've been and what needs to get cleared. I'm using John Holland's Oracle deck to let us get more insight. The feelings of you being abandoned or alone in the world, you know, you need to look at it from a higher perspective. The only way to grow is to heal. And it is a long process. I will speak of myself. I knew you were going to get this. I did. I saw it. You need to balance your life out. The circle that's around you is the protection that you're being given by the angels. Yes, it is. You have all of your, like, guard up, you know. This angel has the sword. This angel has the cup and the star and all the protection that it needs. This angel is showing you, just like Archangel is showing you. It probably is Archangel. I just heard that. This is Archangel coming back again to you to say that you're safe, protected, and you need to heal yourself. And Archangel Michael is going to help you and protect you to heal this child in order for you to grow into loving yourself and loving others and taking the high road and seeing the bigger picture of the situation in your life. You know, the circle of, you know, your life is changing completely, but don't take it anything else but lightly because it is your life. So just heal yourself first, and then everything else will balance itself out. And know that you're safe during this process, okay? It's very important that you heal and that you understand the process in which you're being asked to heal with, you know? Okay, Scorpio. Now we have Sagittarius. Gosh, I hope I don't forget anybody, right? If I do, hey, I'll do a quick spread. You know, I'm only human here. And I'm having such fun with these readings. All right. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Venus. See how I had to say that? And Venus. Suddenly. Something quickly may happen in your love life, Sag. Just because I said it that way. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Past. Sag. One card, please. Ooh, wow. Look at this. Persecution and inquisition. So you were persecuted or were involved in an inquisition of some sort in a past life that you really needed to stand up for yourself, and or you were subject to being persecuted for something that you did in a past life. Wow. That's deep, right? You were persecuted or involved in an inquisition of some sort. Wow. She looks to me like she's saying, I'm not guilty. And no one believed her, you know. Okay, let's see what this is about. The Muses, tell me. I'm just going to put it down so you could see me shuffle these. The Muses. Tell me which Muse wants to tell us about this persecution and inquisition of Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What happened? What was this about that made them feel so... It's this one. This is, oh, a tragedy. So it is. Look at this. Something in Saggy's life, some tower moment. It was either a serious crime or accident that took place that you were involved with. That's what the Muses are wanting us to know. And you were accused. You were accused of a crime that you did not commit. And you you have been suffering as a result of this in this lifetime because of it. This tragedy brought you into a feeling of needing to always, for lack of better, I mean, I hear people please. You know, you guys have this innate people please. You know, you always want to make sure everything's okay. Everyone's happy, you know, everything's copacetic. Wow. All right. So the muse comes in to say that the winds of change are, and an event of some catastrophic kind of drama is going to take place where someone may persecute you again in this lifetime so that you can clear the energy and you can clear it and get on with your life. You're going to be able to change the story here of this history that happened. This that took place. You will be able to change it. All right, Ascended Master. One card for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yep. You need to clear your energy, Saggies. Clear this energy out. So when you're being persecuted for something or an inquisition, someone's wanting to, you know, put the finger on you, put that finger on you, you're going to be able to clear your energy now. Do it now. And get out of something that someone may want to try and set you up about something. It may not be real serious. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying someone is going to say, hey, you did this. So you're going to need to clear your energy and make sure that whatever happens, you are very aware of and clearing your energy. So I would clear your energy if I were you, Saggies. All right. The archangels are coming. Let them come to give us guidance about what this means. What is this about? And I'm running out of juice, and I'm going to have to merge these videos. I'm going to have to cut and paste. You know, then I'll have to merge them in the video. All right, so Sag. I want to get through Saggy, though, before I get completely out of juice. All right, let's go. Here we go. Breathe. All right, so Archangel Raphael says, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns of believing that you are guilty of something that others are telling you and you're not. So in order to clear your energy, Saggies, whenever you're up against some kind of drama, whatever drama happens, just breathe. When someone's trying to point the finger, breathe. Sage yourself. Purify yourself. Drink more water. Speak your truth, I hear. Speak your truth. And Archangel Raphael will make sure that you're always healed by breathing. Every breath that you take heals your own self. Okay? Beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. The romance angels. Let's see. Saggies. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card, please. All right. So this is about chemistry. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to say it right here and now. I'm thinking that you're attracting someone you're attracting someone in your life that someone else wants. Someone's jealous of what you have, Sag, and is causing drama. An ex could be jealous of who you're with. An ex could be trying to send negative vibes. Something's going to happen where someone's going to say, oh, well, you cheated on me. Whatever drama happens, Saggies, know that it's happening for a reason so that you can clear out this past life persecution. It's very simple as breathing. You know the truth. You know that you're speaking your truth. So just breathe and allow things to happen naturally. Do not let others dampen this vibe. There's an attraction that you're with someone, Saggies. You're attracted to someone, they're attracted to you, and you have adversity around you. Yep, that's what this is. And someone's going to cause drama. I'm thinking it's an ex, you guys. I am. I'm looking at El Moria and Archangel Raphael, and I'm seeing that an ex is jealous of someone you're with already. Yep. And is going to cause havoc for you. It's, you know, not as serious as this, something that you've already been through in a past life. But this is going to clear this. So breathe. This is going to cause some, you know, something, but you're going to clear it by breathing and speaking your truth, and don't allow others to take, you know, take your goodness away. Stop thinking that you have to people please in order to be loved. There you go. Use your innate third eye, your crown chakra. Keep it open, keep it clear, keep it clean, keep it protected. Sage. Speak your truth, always. The crown chakra is you are connected, Saggies, to the divine. We all are. But you can clear it through your crown chakra by clearing your energy field. And you're being told that not once but twice, because this is the same as this. Clear your chakras and breathe in. Start meditating, start speaking and affirmations to the divine to just let go and let God when drama starts filling your world. People are jealous of you, Saggies. You don't have to take it at all. Do not take it. Do not take it. Just breathe in and breathe it out. Someone's going to say you did something wrong, and they're going to be wrong. But it's going to be cleared up in this lifetime. Okay, so whatever happens, just let it flow. But make sure you cleanse and clear your energy field first. Okay? All right. I'm going to stop the tape and then merge, because I'm running out of battery. Okay. I'll be back. Capricorn. Ready? Past life. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for 2019. I changed it up, and these readings are coming out so amazing. It's worth it. I am going to keep doing this in this manner. I love it. Okay, let's do it. Capricorn. One card. One card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, wow. That's great. Look at, so Capricorn, you as well as another sign. Gosh, I can't remember now because we're almost to the end of the zodiac here. But someone else did get lessons and blessings. So you, Capricorns, have realized how important in your past life, how important the lessons were, and that time has healed some of these wounds, therefore making them a blessing, okay? Because that's what happens when we work on lessons and we heal from them, they become ultimately blessings in disguise. So in a past life, Cap, you guys learned that lesson. So there may be another time now that you're going to need, you know, you're being called to do this again. But let's just see how it unfolds, okay? So I'm using my fabulous Muse cards that cannot wait to put out. And they don't, you know, cards don't have to be, they don't have to entail a lot, you know, less is more. But my illustrations are in the works, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, let's really focus on Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the angelic muses wanting to relate to Sag? This one. Okay, and we got, I love it, wow. Okay, so we got the muse Erato, irato, which is Greek. Well, of course they're Greek. And so this irato is basically an innocence of poetry. So a formal expression or personal emotions and feelings, typically in first person, me, and or a lyrical musical accompaniment that is dramatic and epic. So someone, yourself, is going to be now you understand, hold on, you understand that part of the blessings that are received in your life come from expressions of love, basically. Whether that be in poetry, music, yeah, and someone expressing their love emotionally to you. Wow. And it may be done in music form. That's beautiful. Or in poetry form. How awesome is that? Wow, this is good, Cap. All right, let's go. The Ascended Masters come in. You know, I got to keep moving this down so that you can see me shuffle. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have? The Ascended Masters. What are the messages from the Ascended Masters for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. So the Muse says the chosen expression of love, artistic expression of love through poetic and or musical accompaniment will provide peace. So when you're stressed, Capricorn, anytime you're stressed this year, take time to express your love using expressions of love through music, and or maybe some of you write poetry. And this will give you a semblance of peace within your heart and soul. Showing love, providing love, the innocence of love at a time when, you know, it's your childhood. Like some may be experiencing that again, that love from childhood. And it is quite epic. That's nice, right? All right, archangels. Let's see what the archangels say. I'm just showing you that I'm actually shuffling here, okay? All right, the expressions of love through music and poetry are absolutely beautiful. All right, one card, please. All right, we got it. All right, so through this expression of poetry and love through your feelings and musical accompaniment may be coming to you in the form of clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel says, I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can see heavenly love. So what happens is, really and truly, is blessings that come to us from the universe through to another lifetime. The fact that we've learned our lessons and received our blessings have now enabled us in this lifetime to understand the expressions of love being poetry and or music, choosing that coming through to you as a download, okay? So some of you Capricorns will be receiving downloads, and some of these downloads will be, well, most of the thoughts that we entertain come into us as plays of poetry and music through downloads from the universe, right? Hence, this is the clairvoyance that you're seeing. So you're receiving messages from the other side, and it's coming through to allow you to be at peace and find and go back to your innocence, your childhood, right? So this is all expressions of love when we're kids, you know, that childhood love that, you know, you don't, with all the hustle and bustle of life, we don't always like go back to that innocent love, right? We tried to mold it into things that we think are, you know, are more important, I hear. And the importance of going back into your childhood and feeling that love when you once were a child is the kind of blessings that you're receiving now. Yeah, you're receiving the same blessings as lessons that you learned from your past life. So these, instead of clearing ties and ancestral ties, instead you're receiving the blessings, right? All right, let's get and Archangel Raziel saying that you're going to get spiritual insight into a more childlike love this year. I mean, this is for the year. That's going to bring you peace, peace of mind, peace of, what do I hear? Peace within your heart and soul, right? Because Yoganada comes in and is encircled and has the circle of life around his aura. It's his aura. Thereby, the aura, as you can see, is like a lavender gold, right? So its third chakra, crown chakra, is actually encompasses grounding and everything. It just comes into play. The clairvoyance that's coming through Yoganada and yourself, through actually Yoganada is coming to you, as is the Archangel Raziel, and going to give you downloads to give you this poetry, the lyrics of poetry and love, maybe lyrics for, you know, a piece of music, lyrics for, you know, a poem that you want to formally express to a loved one. It could be just expressing your love to a family member, a parent, or like I said, composing music. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what are the romance oracle cards? Now, again, these romance oracle cards are coming in as definite romantic feelings. You are going to be expressing your love, self-love, that hasn't been felt since childhood. You are now, because you learned your lessons, you're getting the gift of clairvoyance and peace of mind through expressions of love through music and or poetry. And you're sending these to someone who you're romantically involved with, as actually I hear, you know, it's your other half. You can see the expression. It could be beautiful expressions of love. The feelings are real. You've encountered this. This is a lesson that brought you two back together again. That's what I just heard. Maybe like someone reincarnated from childhood that passed. That's what I'm feeling really strongly in this reading. I'm feeling someone reincarnated from childhood that was a love that was lost. And definitely feeling that love again. If it's not that same person in another form, it's that same feeling for sure. That's deep. Wow. All right. And how does that happen? Well, it does. Miracles happen every day. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card, please. One card for, we got it. So we gave ourselves, oh, sorry. we gave ourselves time, right, Capricorns? You gave yourself time to really get grounded and really get in touch with Mother Nature, who is actually giving you inspiration from the universe. The downloads you're getting will be coming in from Mother Nature, meaning go out into Mother Nature. And this whole reading is for the year. So therefore, you'll be receiving downloads when you're meditating outside, when you're taking a walk outside, if you walk your dogs, if you are just walking. Whenever you're outside is when these downloads are going to come. And you're going to get grounded, and you're going to really be present to listen, right? Meditating, listening, being grounded, feeling the energy of the universe and how it works. I'm hearing some of the romantic expressions of love that are going to be written in written form and or for music is going to be about how Mother Nature is how we're all connected and how the universe flows, how the universe flows without the need of any help, how the expressions, so you will be expressing these feelings and personal emotions in Mother Nature, but showing how Mother Nature works, showing the beauty of the orchestra, right? The orchestra cannot bring in that amazing masterpiece of work, right? The work has to be accompanied by each piece, the flute, the trumpet, the drums, the piano. It all has to be encompassing. Therefore, this peaceful time of rejuvenation in Mother Nature is going to be, you're going to be so creative. You'll be co-creating with the universe, right? Co-creating with the universe, these feelings and expressions that will help you to, to get the blessings that you deserve from lessons from the past that you've learned. You've learned how the time of your childhood is how it's incorporated now and it's a weave, it's threaded into your life now from the universe, and it's choosing to show itself in Mother Nature, in Gaia. And that's where you're going to find this peace. So if, let's just say, right, if you lost a loved one during childhood, right, that incarnated for you in this lifetime, you're going to receive some knowledge about this that's going to give you peace because they've reincarnated as your person, your other half in this lifetime. And this is the blessing. And it was all about, of course, divine timing. But it was also about the lesson of loss that you had to learn how, maybe you're learning or are going to learn this year, how that reincarnation exists, and that we are all threaded together and incorporated into this universe as one. And bringing you back together, you're going to see and feel that miracle happen in your life. And I'm telling you right now, Capricorns, I need to know how this works for you, because this is incredible. It is incredible. Yeah. It's perfect. It's going to give you peace that you have. It's a miracle. It's like this miracle that has taken place, that you are going to finally understand how the thread of the universe works through us all. Wow. All right. Oh my God, these readings are incredible. All right, let's go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me just put this down so you can see me shuffle. Wow. I don't even know what to say. These readings are just, there's no level of expression. There's no words that can express is what I mean. None. You guys just have to feel this with me. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card. Where past life, right here. All right, we have food and hunger. Okay, so let's talk about this really quick because this is the first time we've seen this card in this yearly reading, annual reading. Food and hunger is about, well, in the past, right? You were needing food and hungry. You know, you were desolate, is what I hear. You needed to know, you didn't know where your next meal was going to come from, and you were hungry. And so it made you appreciate the blessings now for where you are now. And, you know, in this lifetime, maybe that is why it's so important that you make sure that there's food on the table. You could also be very connected with food because of it, liking, you know, like cooking and baking. You know, these things happen because, you know, cooks are cooks because they love to cook, right? And if you came from a past life that there was lack of, you know, finances, food, both, you know, you were hungry. So you always were looking for that nourishment in your life. And this was something that in your past life you were, you know, for lack of a better word, lacking. So you learned how to appreciate the value of food. And some of you may, I hear, be charitable to those who have less than, with children who are hungry. The foundations, charity foundations for, you know, feeding the hungry, feeding the kids of the world. So, and if it is not something that you at this moment, if you don't give to charity for that, this could be your reason. Maybe the universe is saying that you should, because in this lifetime you are being given the gift of food and loving, you know, knowing that you have that availability. If of course you don't, then you're bringing this into this lifetime right now. But I'm not feeling that with this card. I'm feeling that this is something that you felt in a past lifetime, that you were hungry and there was no food, not enough food to go around. So because of that, food is food, and, you know, finances to have the food are very important to you, okay? And like I said, some of you are so appreciative of having the nourishment and food in your life that you've become great chefs. I mean, who knows, right? Okay, so let's do the muses. What is the particular muse for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I'm feeling this one. And here we go. Urania. Okay, so Urania is ancient healing wisdom. Ancient, obviously, they're all ancient, but it's about the physical universe as a whole and how the healing through science and spirituality meet together, right? Astronomy, right? And now we are all realizing in this lifetime how we, certain, you know, space and objects in the physical world affect us, you know, from the spiritual side as well, right? Does that make sense? Okay, let me get a couple more cards out to kind of like let the Ascended Masters show us also, but it's about spirituality spirituality interacts with science. And how does that happen? Well, it's also a part of manifestation, manifesting food so you don't go hungry, right? And knowing that you can manifest that food for yourself and for your family. It's now the understanding and the wisdom that you have attained from this lesson that you've had in a past life, knowing that it was very important for you to put food on the table for your family. So now that's a lesson that you've learned and that you're bringing to the table this lifetime. Literally, materializing is what I'm saying with Urania. Materializing that food to the table because you don't want to ever feel like you have lack of in food and drinks and happiness and gatherings, right? Okay, one card, please. That's it. So this is what it is, right? Coming out and finally realizing that you are the queen of your own castle and finding that now you went from lack to abundance. Okay? This was the lack. But now with your understanding of the muse coming in to tell you that you don't have to feel that lack in this lifetime. You don't have to be in that hunger mode for anything in life because you are the queen here of your own castle. Because you understand it now. You understand how the universe works. So you have gained the wisdom. And this comes from, obviously, the ancient wisdom that you understand now how the world works, right, as a whole. Okay, so let's see what the archangels, let me just put this down for you. The archangels have to tell us about this. You have now come into your own with Amaterasu, sorry. And you've literally come out now of this feeling of, you know, worth. Because when we're lacking, you know, and it's, you know, what I see in this card is you can see how, like, the tones, the beige tones, the gray tones, the pulling in, the dullness here is remnant of in your background, right? It's all this color back here, the grounding, the understanding. And now it's like, you know, Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, right? When she landed in Oz, everything was black and white when she was in the tornado, etc. And then look at, I'm using Dorothy again as an expression of what has happened. She opens the door and everything becomes colorful and abundant. Okay, so that's really what's happened here for you. A life of lack and abundance. And how did that happen? Because your muse brought you the wisdom of understanding how that works. And now you have come to not only have you come into being with this wisdom, but you're also sharing this wisdom with others. Okay, archangels, one card, please. Here we go. And what that took for you to do this was courage. What that took for you to go from a life of lack to a previous lifetime lack to a current abundant life was to come out and be courageous and understand how, you know, the universe works. So Archangel Ariel says, being courageous and standing up for your beliefs. So you finally came to the realization and wisdom of this understanding. Science meets spirituality. And now you're abundant. So this was your lesson from a past life lesson that you have cleared. Okay? It would not be this way if you hadn't cleared it. You'd still be in lack mode. Okay, romance angels. Shuffling romance angel cards. So it took a lot of courage for you to say, you know what? I know I deserve. I know I am deserving. I know that I value myself. I am coming out and showing my worth to the world. Because there is no more lack. See? Here it is. And look at the outfits. Look at the outfits in this card. This comes from the past. This comes from a time when you didn't feel that worth. It comes from a time where you didn't have that love within, the attraction and or chemistry to keep relationships. So you still pulled yourself out of this, even in this lifetime, by being courageous and coming out and saying, wait a second, I deserve better. So you actually came into this lifetime, Aquarius, with that mindset, but you got the courage to get out of it and become wise through the help of your muses, muse being Urayani, and coming out of the closet and saying, wait, I know I deserve more love. I know I deserve. I'm not going to ever feel this lack in my life. I don't want to feel this. So you now realize that it did come from a past life. This lack of love, this lack of nourishment, this lack of attention, this lack of anything that gives you hunger. You know, when we're hungry, it's not just food, okay? That's a metaphor. But it is nourishment, body, mind, and soul. So you came out and said, no more of this. And became courageous and said, this is what I want to look like right here. And I'm deserving of it. So it was a process and a grueling process, because what are you doing? You're basically going out, you're coming out of the shadow of your past life, the shadow, dark side of the soul. You know, that's how you clear these things. That's the only way to learn your lessons. It's very difficult. It's a gruesome process. You get pummeled, it's like going, you know, have you ever been in the ocean and you're right in the wave, right? And you get plummeted right underneath that wave, and like your whole body is completely, you know, just, you can't control anything. So and that was another part of how you courageously survived this and got what you so rightfully deserve through courage. You got out of it because you let go of control and let the universe decide this for you, right? That's how it happens. Once you let go, the blessings come in, miracles happen, you know, and you got out of this, I'm not good enough, to hell no, I am good enough, okay? And it was a courageous feat. It's a courageous act. That's what it was. It was a discontent and boredom. You had this. You actually had to deal with this for a while. And I'm going to say for at least maybe 4 months, 4 years. And maybe the 4 is just the foundation of where you now felt. Now you don't feel this way. You don't have this boredom and lack, because you courageously came out of it. And you can see through these cards, the blessing, you healed. Look at all the green here, right? You were once bored through lack of nourishment, lack of love, lack of understanding, lack of someone not valuing your worth. And finally, you were courageous enough to let go of and take your hands off the wheel, and you allowed Urania to come into play and to show you how spirituality works, how the ancient wisdom of the universe comes into play. Science meets spirituality. And so now that incorporated, you know, your black and white to color. That's how it works. And you now have the miracle of the queen, you know, queen bee, the king bee, whatever. But it was through all of this, not enough this, that came from a past life that you now have cleared. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. These readings have been nothing but really incredibly, they're my blessing. They're my miracle. Okay. My muses. All right, my friends are my muses, my ascended masters, my archangels, my romance angels, all of them. So I thank all of them because this is truly a gift for all of us for the year. These readings. Okay, let's go. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for our Pisces friends? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me one card for the past life. There we go. So, Pisces, you came from a very beautiful Celtic background in a past life. One that, you know, obvious religion, right? The cross. But one that holds some very ancient ties to this Celtic religion, spirituality. So let's see where this goes. You should, I'm hearing, read up about the Celtics, Pisces. For those of you who don't know enough about them, but I do see a lot of healing that, and you know, the Irish, Celtic, I am just saying what I'm hearing. So you do have a connection for sure. Celtic, spirituality, I am hearing growth, religion, okay, the times of the Celtic times and what that means to you. You have a past life from there. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, I may be wrong on some things. I could be very well, but we'll see. All right, an event. So this is basically comes in as Melpomene, who is that tower moment. So something in your life activated winds of change that is going to cause or has caused a cataclysmic transformation. Something, an event, a destruction of sort that caused a transformation. And let's just see where this goes, because this could be on many levels, right? That tower moment. Let's ask the Ascended Masters about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the way. Show me the way for Pisces and their life in their past life. Maybe Celtic warriors, I'm hearing. Okay, what is this catastrophe, drama? I'm going to take another one because it's asking you to clear your energy shield. So I'm going to ask Pisces to clear your shield for this reading, not now, I'm just saying within a time period of like the next few, if you see this today, you know, clear your energy, saging, purifying yourself, because there was or will be something that's some kind of drama that is going to happen. It is coming in as a tragedy of sorts. Some kind of the winds of change are happening and being activated in your life, Pisces. And it's for good cause. Understand this. It's very important for you to understand that this, whatever this is or will be, is a blessing for you to see, to feel, to understand where your roots come from. It's very important for you to understand that. Krishna, the Ascended Master Krishna, comes in to say that this is a part of your Celtic healing. The wisdom that you're going to attain or have attained, you still need to shield your energy, because there could be remnants of this coming through, because this is a healing card too. All right, let's just keep going. Let's see what's happening here. All right. El Moria is saying to clear and shield your energy. So make sure that you purify. You know, I like to sage at least every 6 months. Sometimes, depending on how many people come in and out of my circle, right? Of my home, of my family, of my, you know, wherever I'm at. It's always good to clear your energy, okay, Pisces? All right. All right. So some kind of winds of change have an event that's going to cause you to say, oh my God, thank God that happened. I didn't like that it happened, right? It happened and it was not, didn't feel good, but it was certainly something that caused me to look at life in a different way. The archangels are going to tell us a little more. One card, it's right here. Okay, so part of this lesson, you know, the winds of change. So the archangel Ariel is saying, don't hold back right now. Timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So maybe in the past you were scared of soaring. Your fear of moving on, I'm hearing. Your fear of moving on, even after tragedy has taken place. The winds of change are asking you to find the grace to move on. And in your past, you're still healing from a past tragedy, an event that you're still suffering from this lifetime, that's causing you now the angels, archangels, the ascended masters, everyone, the muse is all asking you to soar now. It's time to move on. It's time to move on with your life. And whatever took place, whatever does happen, don't be scared, because this was not to be feared. I don't know why, but this is what I'm hearing. This was not to be feared, but you feared it. You feared coming out and being free. You feared being free to be who you are. And now they're asking you to be free to express who you are and to find whatever has happened in your life as a blessing. Whether that be loss of family, loss of a loved one, loss of something. I mean, that you had to understand this loss became a blessing for you not to be scared to move forward in your life. Now it's time. So that's what it took. It took a tower moment. Okay, let's be real. It took a Tower moment for you to get back to your roots. Yes, that's what it is. All right. The Romance Angel card. This is it. It just came right out. Okay, so maybe I'm feeling maybe that a relationship that you had, I'm sorry, that was my dogs. A relationship that you had was lost through a tragedy, and you are now being asked to clear this past energy from a past love relationship, clearing it, seeing it as the blessing that it was. And I'm sorry if that is something right now happening, and time to spread your wings. So holding on to a past, now this relationship could be coming from a past, it's activating a past remembrance of something, a loss of someone, a loved one. And it's in this activation, you're being asked to either save yourself and free yourself, because she doesn't look like she really wants to hear that point of view. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I hear, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And she doesn't want any part of it, Pisces. She wants to fly. And this is a blessing. And you're bringing it in from another lifetime. So this happened in another lifetime, but the roles were reversed. You were the significant other, and the other was your significant other. Got it? So you're dealing with someone that you were bonded in this past life. You were not able to, or you did have a bond with that person, but something catastrophic happened that allowed you to, you were actually in this past life, you were not freed from this. You were not. So now you're being offered the blessing to free yourself and to clear your energy in this lifetime. So you are dealing with someone that you had a past life with in Celtic times, for sure. You did your time with them. They've done their time with you, and now it's time for the blessing to be had and for you to move on. And Pisces, that's what I'm seeing, okay? I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. So if you're having, this clearly is about a relationship. It's not about just, you know, every reading has been different in this 2019 situation, but I'm hearing the struggle is real for you right now, and you're having a really hard time flying. You're having a really hard time finding your independence within this relationship. And maybe it's not about leaving the relationship, Pisces, as much as it is finding the blessing that it's giving you a second chance with this person that you've had another lifetime with. You know, sometimes it's not sometimes. The reality of life is about cycles and reincarnation cycles. So we reincarnate as different people on earth when we come to this earth. So when we reincarnate, right, we come as either the husband or the wife or vice versa. In this lifetime, we came as the other. And so you have had this chance with this person before, and you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads. The universe is saying, find find this as a blessing and clear your shield so that you can clear your head, get all, you know, let the wind just blow it all out. Find the blessing that you have been in this lifetime and the past lifetime with this person. And are you going to, you have a choice. Earth is free will. Are you going to fly away? Because if you do, and the cycle could continue, understand that. But if you felt you were bound to this relationship in a past life and you couldn't get out, because in those days you couldn't, right? I would assume that it was very difficult to get out of a marriage, let's just say, right? So you're being guided now to find the blessing that you're in this relationship, but do you want to stay or do you want to go? So there's many ways to look at this reading, Pisces. So use this reading as a tool to guide you toward what your heart really wants to tell you. You're torn between the you know, binding, what's the word, right? Commitment. What's the word? I love it. Binding commitment of love through marriage, right? Or do you find it as a blessing that you've received another chance at it? And are you going to go for it? Something's going to make you see that you have a choice in this. And that's why the muse, Melpomene, is activating some kind of a destructive situation in your life at this time. If it hasn't already, you're going to have some kind of a catastrophic event that is going to allow you to make this decision, whatever that is. All right. I really ranted about that, but I had to, because this is really important. This is a huge, you know, this is huge because you have the opportunity to either stick with it or finally, maybe this part of it is about cutting the ties, freeing yourself, and not ever feeling bound to this, you know, this type of commitment that is not, you know, something that you believe in. I'm not saying that you don't believe in commitment and religious marriage, you know, through marriage. I think that what I'm trying to say is that, you know, we have choices that we can make now, whereas in the past, those choices were not available to us, right? Okay, so let's see what this last card tells Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card, please. Hold on. One card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, look at. Not again, but this is what Aquarius had just now. So this is what happened. Someone was discontent and bored, and this happened in the last lifetime, and it's now happening in this one. The pattern, the cyclical pattern, karmic justice is in play here, whereby you are being asked to either fly or find it, which either way, you stay or you go is a blessing. Either way you choose, but you have to follow your heart. So in the middle of all of this chaos and drama, you must clear your energy, Pisces. You must clear your energy. And that's why these cards are green. You're still healing from this and from a past life, and you don't even know it. Or now you do. That's why we do readings. We do this to help you. So now you're trying to heal from something that happened in a past life and now is reoccurring. Now is reoccurring. It's going to happen. It's just going to be some kind of a serious drama activating this. The muse is telling us that this is going to happen in order for you to make, and I'm hearing, to make a different choice, to make a better choice, to make a heart decision. Okay, so, wow, hold on. Now, this little thing really, it has to be straight because otherwise it drives me. Yes, I have to have it perfect. Okay, so really, really great readings. I love this format. Please let me know how you like this format. I have so enjoyed this process because we have to understand, in order to gain understanding about ourselves, coming from zero, coming from the new year, we all need to incorporate this self-love. And by really digging deep, I mean, I'm all about digging deep into the past, because the past ensures us, if we're aware, right? If we're aware of our past, then we can make the changes that are needed for our own self-worth, our own self-love. In order for that to take place, we can then proceed on into our lives, and we have all access to the other side. We have access to the muses. We have access to the ascended masters. We have access to the archangels. We have access to romance angels. We have access to astrological angels. There are angels for everything. I have often spoken of how tiring those jobs must be, because these angels that guide us, our spirit guides, our parents, our families, our friends, we're all connected, right? And they're on the other side trying to give us these signs and symbols to make us feel our hearts, to make us understand our worth. And for that, we can't really give them enough, credit, and we can't even give them enough love to back. How do you give back to something like that? How can you say thank you enough? You can't say thank you enough to the angels, to all of the masters and archangels and spirit guides and everyone involved on the other side that helps us every day. Think of all the readers out there, just to show you as an example. All the readers who do these readings, we shuffle these cards and we read for all of you. And we get these, we don't do this. We're just the mediums. We're just guiding you to to give you hopefully your answers in a way that comes from the heart, right? But think of all the readings that take place on a daily basis. Think of all the miracles that happen on a daily basis. Think of when you're driving in a car, right? And you're not thinking. You're thinking about 100 different things that you have to do on this day. And something tells you, stop right now. Stop. Put your foot on the brake. It just happens like that without even knowing. Someone in your head says, stop. And you say that saves you from an accident. I mean, come on. Think of how many times you went to the mall and said, oh my God, I need a parking space. And you're in a rush and you're in a hurry and you're like, oh my God, I can't be late. And there you are in front of you. Front and center is a parking space waiting for you. Understand these are the miracles and blessings that are being given to us. Signs, symbols, numbers, music, Mother Nature, Gaia, the birds, and everything that happens, everything that transpires in this world is miraculously working for us. For us. Love is the common denominator. Love yourselves as we are loved. It takes a lot of hard work to make us understand and communicate with the other side. It takes a lot of work for the other side to communicate, I meant, with us, because we're not on the same page. We're not vibing on the 11th dimension. We're not. Most everyone is on 3D, right? If you're ascended, you're 4 or 5D. Okay? So just think about all of that work that it takes to get us to vibrate higher, to become that light. It's not an easy job. So every breath that you take, every day that we have is a gift. It's a present. So now that we've gone through Christmas and New Year's, be mindful. I'm just asking you to be mindful and be grateful for the blessings that come to you every day through the universe. Be it Mother Nature, be it friends, family, be it for yourself. I want to be very clear about my next year being very connected to all of you. My intention, that's what I was trying to find that word. I want to be very clear about my intention towards our relationship in the coming year, being very more connected. Not necessarily that I need to go live. I mean, it's a thought, but I really want to keep my energy very focused this year. So I do want all of you to reach out to me if you are in need of a reading, of guidance, of, you know, my practice is biofeedback. I'm a biofeedback practitioner. I'm a light worker. I work with crystals, oils, and all healing modules only for your awareness to get grounded, to heal your body, mind, and soul, right? So that's my intention for this year, is to get to know more of you out there. And I would like to have the live channel, you know, doing my readings live, but I also am feeling that there's a lot of energy out there that I'm not sure that I want to really partake in. So I like to keep my energy very clean and very pure. So I hope that you understand and respect me in my decision at this point in time. I do, however, want to reach out to all of you to say, reach out to me. And I will be more than happy to help you and guide you in any way that you need. I'm here for you. I love all of you. I thank my time stampers. I thank everyone who has written to me, called me, reached out to me, friended me. And, you know, I can't wait to meet more of you. Again, like I said, I am planning on doing speaking engagements nationwide and worldwide for sure, because I have some really great customers in different areas of the world. So, you know, I have a lot of goals and intention, but I do want to focus on my PhD first. That is my intention, to finish my degree. And then we can really, really gain, you know, gain more freedom to, I can just travel and go, you know, that's really the goal, is to finish my degree so I can travel and go and come visit all of you. Okay, so I want to wish you a blessed year, a very prosperous year, a very healthy year. And not only do I send you love and blessings, but I also want you to send love and blessings, as I do, to Mother Nature, all the angels, all the ascended masters, all of the muses, all of the our spirit guides, our archangels, and our guardian angels. We have many angels that work really hard for us, and I cannot stress to you how important it is just to say thank you, like even if it's just when you're taking a shower and cleansing. Okay, I thank you. I'm very grateful to all of you, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.